Little cactus, you'll never believe what I found. I found robotic life in the wild.
Fine, fine.
I mean, I guess it's fine. It's like, you know, the robot apocalypse, but I guess it's fine. Actually, it's not fine that robots are just running around on their own and trying to start wars. That's a bit of an issue, actually. Anyway. Professor Bomb. Here we go.
There was a big chase to catch a pile of junk that ran away from our professor. How could a pile of junk run away on its own? I don't think I get it. Master, you need a rest.
Yeah, maybe I am getting a little tired. Hello, everyone. I am the MoeChicken, and welcome back with more Legend of Mana. In the last episode, we met Professor Bomb, who's a weird little, like, fuzzy Muppet-looking dude, and we found a robot at the lake. And then we fought the robot, so as to prevent it from destroying the world with robot soldiers. And now we're going to go over here, because I'm fairly certain that there's a new shop back there. Do you see it? And who made that shop, you ask? This guy.
I built a Golem Laboratory right here. I'm sure golems you make here won't go on violent killing sprees. Let me give you a tour. Walk this way.
There was something a little menacing about what you just said, but okay. Golem, go make 'em. Is that a joke? Golem, go make 'em? I don't know. Alright, it's pretty cool.
Welcome to the Golem Laboratory. I've brought everything I need from my own laboratory. Let's heat it up.
Oh!
Impressive, eh? But there's still some things missing. Those are life balls and logic blocks. They won't just give them to you. I'm going to test to see if you have what it takes, kid. I'll be using problems quoted from my book, Basic Golemology. Have you ever read it?
No?
What is that? Of course you don't know. I haven't published it yet. A while back, a traveling merchant came and begged me to publish it. He made me buy an old pen and some writing paper for a ridiculous amount, so I decided to put my thoughts on paper. But the merchant never came back for the manuscript. For some reason, he tricked me. But I always carry it because it is the fruit of my labor. Well, here it is, so read up. When you're finished, I'll come back and we'll start the test. Okay. Alright. Get ready to learn about AI. Golem's composition. What are the necessary components? A completed body and logic blocks. The body of the golem determines its power level, and the logic blocks provides the action patterns of the weapon it equips. Okay. Golem's body. What makes up the golem's body? At least one weapon or piece of armor. A golem's body is made by combining a life ball with one weapon and up to 3 pieces of armor. Its performance and characteristic parameters reflect those of the materials. Okay. What makes up a logic block? 2 pieces of equipment. Choose 2 pieces of equipment from your list of armor, weapons, or instruments. Each block provides a certain action pattern for a golem. Logic grid. What determines the size of the logic grid? The number of armor pieces used for the golem's body. The larger the grid, the more logic blocks it can hold for a wider variety of golem actions. Okay. Golem's actions. What determines a logic block's type? The combination of its components. Try different equipment combinations to create blocks you want for desired action patterns of your golem. Okay. Logic types. What determines a logic block shape? The combination of its components. All logic blocks have one of 11 shapes, and each block's effectiveness derives from the component's parameters. Attack types. What determines the golem's attack mode? The type of the weapon used for the golem's body. Some blocks cannot be assigned to a golem if the block's attack type differs from the golem's attack type. Attack and defense level. What determines golem attack and defense levels? The characteristics of the weapons and armor used. Golem parameters such as HP, attack and defense, and elemental levels are determined by the components used to make its body. This does not include logic grid size and rate of malfunction. Malfunction rate. How is malfunction rate determined? By the number of armor pieces used as components. The higher the percentage shown on the menu screen, the more frequently the golem fails to deliver an attack. If one action fails, actions connected by wedge marks also fail to deliver. Choice of action. How does a golem decide which action to take? By referring to its action gauge and calculating the distance to the enemy. The logic grid has 2 axes. One is the action gauge, and the other is the distance between the golem and the enemy. That's all. Are you ready to begin the test? Yeah. Fine, fine. Now, for the test. Question. A really basic problem. What do you need to activate a golem? A body and a block. An instrument. The right atmosphere. I think it's this one. That's right. Question. A basic problem. What do you need to build a golem body? Money. No, actually weapons and armor. That's right. Question. Logic blocks are made from weapons, armor, and what else? Brains? I like the joke answers. That's right. Not bad at all. Here's one life ball. Oh. The building blocks of life. Just right there. Question. What determines the size of the logic grid, the brains of a golem? Preschool education. Armor pieces. That's right. Question. What determines the type of logic block? Genes? This one? Not bad at all. Here's another life ball. I was storing these in my space cavity. What does the combination of prime components used to make the golem determine? To make the golem? Pacific Standard Time. Attack and defense? Fine, wrong answer. What? Try again. No. What is the combination of prime components used to make the golem determine? He's talking about a logic block here, though. Because, like, the combination of prime components for the... That's not right. That's incorrect. Question. I don't know my own book. It's fine. What determines the golem's attack type? Mood. The weapon's color. That's right. Not bad at all. Here's the last life ball. Life balls are globular crystals of pure mana, needed for making golems. You can't make a golem body without one, and you can't activate the golem without a logic block. Let's get on with the test. Question. The golem's attack power is determined by that of the weapons used as materials. But what determines the defensive power? Armor scent. I guess armor's defensive power. That's right. Question. What determines malfunction rate? The number of sorties. How malfunctions? Amount of armor used. Question. The vertical axis on the logic block represents the attack gauge. So what does the horizontal axis represent? Love. Distance to the enemy. Oh my. You passed. I present you with a logic block jar. Blech. You can make logic blocks by putting weapons, armor, and instruments inside. You can't activate golems without a logic block, so use this jar well. And I'll give you this. Basic golemology. Thank you. I leave my research to you. Fine. Now I'll explain how to actually make a golem here. When making a body, talk to one of the 3 pedestals. Talk to the jar to make a logic block. Also talk to the jar to organize or throw away your logic blocks. I will retire from golemology, so I want you to continue my research. I've had enough of it, and it takes a lot of cash. Actually, he does retire. He goes into learning about how to make giant cannons. He basically takes up the research of the Cannon brothers from the previous games. Fine. To create and activate a golem, you'll need some money. To make a body, you'll need at least 1 weapon and 3 pieces of armor. You'll need 16 weapons, armor, or instruments to make 6 blocks. Preparing the materials takes a lot of time. I wish you luck in continuing my research into golemology. Try hard. You'll see that making golems is a lot of fun. I farted. Just so you know, I did fart just now. So if you smell something, that's what it is. I'm going home, but I want you to but to help you get started, I want you to have this. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Fine. Good luck in your research. Goodbye. Excuse me. Hooray! All right, so I'm actually going to show you how to make golem now. So the golem is it's sort of like a divisive kind of thing. It's good and it's bad. Like it's the biggest problem with the golems is that they don't really like level up. And like they never get stronger than they are when you first make them, which might sound appealing, but in effect it means that like I don't know. I don't like them as much. I will usually use pets, because pets actually get stronger over the course of the game, whereas the golems are like static. I just like the idea of being able to change things. But it is kind of fun to make golems, and I'm sure if you learn how to really, like, I've never put a lot of effort into making golems that are good, so to speak. I always just kind of made basic golems. But let's go ahead and make one. So I'll create a golem. So I need a weapon and up to 3 pieces of armor. So, as the thing mentioned, the weapon you use determines what that golem's weapon type will be. So I will use a Caduceus, a wind cap. Also, the number of pieces of equipment you use determines the malfunction rate. The fewer number of things you use, the lower the malfunction rate, but also the lower the capacity of its logic grid. So we use 2. It's kind of middle of the road. Yep. Ta-da! We have created a spear attack robot. So now that we have made it, we can make some logic blocks for it. So you go over here, you talk to the jar, and you make blocks. So you make blocks by just kind of sticking things together. So you select one, and then as you go through, it'll kind of give you an indication of what you can make with them. So I can very easily make a chain spear. Yeah. What else do I have? Elder bow. I can make shotgun. Shotgun. Why is this elder bow stronger than the other elder bows? That's weird. I don't know why that's the case. Why are these 2 elder bows stronger? I don't understand. So unfortunately for me, I don't think our golem will be able to use the shotgun. So then we go to its logic grid. And so you can see we've got range and we've got gauge. So the upper left is the 0 point. So as you go this way, it will take longer, or it will activate at further range. And as you go this way, it will activate later in its attack gauge. Since this is a close range attack, I want it to be close range. And that's pretty much all I can do with it right now. The only other thing you can do with golems is you can paint them. I'm gonna make him lettuce green. There we go. Y'all like my lettuce green golem here? Oh, one other thing that I should point out, it's very useful to know. I did not know it for the longest time. If you discard, you get back everything you put into it. You don't get back the equipment you use to make the logic blocks, but you get back whatever you put into the golem. I say this because for the longest time I didn't make golems because I was like, I didn't make golems really nice pieces of equipment because I was like, I don't want to lose this forever. But since you can just get it right back, there's nothing lost if you just make a golem out of like the strongest piece of equipment you have that you're not using right now. So anyway, I don't remember this episode. We now have the ability to make golems. I'll try to use them every once in a while, but they're not my favorite, so you probably won't see too much more golem unless people really like it and you want to see more of it. Let me know, I guess. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I am the MoeChicken. This has been Legend of Mana, and thanks for stopping by. Isn't that right, Den Tesla? Yes, you like this electrical place, don't you?